Hello and welcome. Brett here with clickmail.co. All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to go ahead and add in images into your articles, okay? So we want to do this in a particular way. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add a block, okay? And sometimes it's kind of hard to get that to show up. You'll notice sometimes it's like, wait, where is it? I think it only happens when you stop moving your mouse for long enough, okay? So add block, and then we're going to go to image right here. Now we have an image. Now upload. Now I think I already created an image for this in a prior lesson. So I'm going to go to downloads and there it is. All right. SEO for private school. Okay. I think private school, what is marketing? Okay. So that's not correct, but this is how you put it in. All right. Now I will generate a different image for this, but you kind of already get the idea. Now, what we want to do to format the images properly, I want to select it and I want to align it to the center. That is the way we do it at ClickMail. It's not that there's a right or a wrong, but we definitely want to align it to the center. And I want to kind of squeeze that a little bit because that was a little bit huge. Now, what I'm going to do, because I'm not 100% sure how this is going to show up with this 508, let's see. 358, good. So this is actually changing the pixels on the width. We'll go 600. And I'm going to go ahead, save it as a draft, and we'll look at it and see if it shows up about the right size when we actually load into a page and make sure it's not gargantuan. Okay, so we're loading in. We're going to scroll down. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, now what I might also do, just to be sure, I might also come here and I want to view, let's say, mobile. Let me view it on, oops. Let me view it on mobile. Okay, so we're loaded in mobile here and I'm scrolling down and that picture is too big. So that's interesting. And I'm going to have to look into that. Resolution, height, aspect ratio, original. That's fine. Original's fine there. I'll have to look into that. Medium full size thumbnail. What happens when I do that? Oh, okay. So this is the resolution. We want to go ahead and actually get the resolution. All right. Well, I might have to post another training on how to fix that, but rounded. I don't want a rounded image. Either way, we'll be all right for now, but you can go ahead and put it in and we want to make sure we center it. So let's just double check that one more time. What is going on? How do I get out of here? Ah, I'm stuck. Okay, let's go back to desktop. How about that? Aha, okay. So looks like for some reason the image isn't fixing to the screen right. I'll put a training in on that later. But for now, is it centered? Yes, we're aligned to the center. I'm going to double check this and make sure there's nothing else captioned. Okay, great. So in this video, we have put an image into the article. Now, probably what you're going to do, I would say 4 to 5 images in an article. Now, if it were up to me, I'd say tons of images. Now, if you're writing a long article, it's going to really slow down the load speed on the article. So you don't want to do tons because it's just too much for the internet to handle and you'll actually rank lower on Google. But, in this case, how many sections do we have? We've got 1, 2. Okay, that's a long section. 3, 4. I got 5 sections. So 4 images, 5 images. Maybe I'll do 1 a section, something like that. And that will be pretty good for this article. But if you've got a really long article and you've got like 15, 20 sections, put in 5, break it up throughout the article. And usually I just put them right under the headers. Now, I will say one more thing that I haven't really mentioned. One of the things that increases your time on page is having engaging images, not just because they look good, but because when people are reading, it actually takes like a thing called mental energy. I don't know if that's the actual name, but you get tired when you read, and not physically tired. You get mentally exhausted. And what happens is when you then give someone an image, it gives their mind a rest. It gives their mind a break. It gives them context. Now they have a picture to go with what they're reading. It doesn't have to be a perfect picture, but it creates an sort of an emotional connection with the text. And I can see it and I can feel it. Oh, this makes so much more sense. And now what do? You're ready to keep going because it's making more sense. It's filling it out. So that's the first thing that the images do. Now, the second thing the images do is they actually increase the speed of the Everscroll we've been talking about. And so, they're here and they're like, boy, this article looks so long. Oh my gosh, I just read the intro and I'm tired. And it's like, oh, that's so interesting. And then they get to zoom way past it. And look how far that scroll bar just went. Oh man, I'm really getting somewhere here. And so that's where we get that dopamine release, which keeps them on the page longer. Okay. So that's the importance of the images. That's how to put an image in an article. With that, thanks so much for being here. And we're going to continue on in the next section. We'll see you there. Next video. We'll see you there.